their activities, agriculture productivity could rise, and Japanese agriculture can be competitive. So large market, farmers, we're going to allow them to do that, develop large farmers, sort of thing. We're going to do. So message. And also we have a lot of future farms, and this video shows just no soil, like a semiconductor factory, they switch to agriculture sort of thing. I'm going to skip this. Medicine is the other issues. And this one is, as you know, the generic medicine will going to be, if going to made agreement with TPP, generic scope will narrow because of the pharmaceutical company will pushing forward for their available protection term will go extending, right? 8 years to 12 years or 20 years, so very difficult to get generic medicine, right? So this kind of problem is caused. And this is wrong. Price in the US are 30-40% higher. This is wrong. Japanese, especially for the cancer medicine, they're terribly expensive.
Depends on
in Japan.
So depending on the medicine by medicine, or some price medicine American is cheaper, but some medicine in Japan is higher.
But also for generic, generic is basically copy of copy, right?
Yeah, because of patent expired.
So the original pharmaceutical company still needs. They invest heavy money to create these medicines. Especially world today, they are running out of ingredients, running out of ideas.
Yeah.
So they will need more patents, longer patents, in order to stay in market.
So if this is considered for those issues, I think this is not TPP issues. Some cases, government considers subsidy for specific disease, specific medicine, instead of higher price. We need to consider consumers. We need to consider for how to provide benefit to their country people, right? Yeah, video is also this is talking about the same. And this one is about this one. But I show you this is a very good video. Explain that I discussed for issue. Very short one. You have better.
Affordable medicines save lives. Generic competition brings down drug prices and makes medicines more affordable and accessible. Their availability enables more patients to be treated. MSF uses affordable generic medicines to treat diseases such as tuberculosis, malaria, HIV/AIDS, and other infections that afflict the poorest and most vulnerable populations. MSF has programs in more than 65 countries around the world. But now, a far-reaching trade agreement is proposing new rules, and these new rules threaten to stop the flow of affordable, life-saving generic drugs to millions of people who need them in developing countries. Have you heard of the Trans-Pacific Partnership Agreement, the TPP? No? Well, you're not alone, because negotiations for the TPP Trade Pact are being conducted in secret, behind closed doors. And as it stands today, the TPP is slated to become the most harmful trade agreement ever for access to medicines. The TPP could impose new rules that will extend monopoly protection for medicines, keeping prices sky high for longer, and blocking generic drugs from entering the market. For example, one rule would allow patents to be extended beyond 20 years. This means that patients will have to wait longer for access to affordable medicines. And this wait is potentially indefinite because another TPP rule would allow new 20-year patents to be granted for modifications of existing drugs, for a new dosage, for new formulations, even when there is no real improvement in efficacy for patients. So people must must wait longer for affordable generic medicines to become available. The TPP would also require surgical methods to be patentable. For example, how a doctor operates on a patient. But there's still time to change these harmful rules before negotiations are finalized. It's time to act. Demand increased transparency in the TPP negotiations and ask countries negotiating the TPP to protect the health of millions of people in developing countries.
Okay. This is very well summarized, right? Okay, next is factory workers. Factory workers is very simple. Wages down. Okay, wages down, absolutely wages down. But second paragraph said some against opinion. American steel maker is they are using scrap steel. Scrap steel recycle cost is lower than China. So worker is Chinese worker is expensive than American worker. This is sentences. Okay, $8-10 in wages create 1 ton of steel from scrap steel. And China case is more $40 per ton of steel, right? But China case is different, overproduction of steel. And they want to export any money, any volume, any money is okay. So this is a problem, okay? And the last one is high-speed rail cases. They can provide half price compared with Japan. Okay, they can sell half price. And this is what the answer for this Vietnam chair. And the raw material export from Malaysia and Japan, and also Japan export from United States, and export final product export to Australia. And many countries involved in Indonesia from so many countries, right? So just all in one, they can solve those problems. These pros and cons. And second is another example. New Zealand ice cream is also New Zealand ice cream is import Malaysia and Australia from milk, Malaysia cocoa, cacao, and export to Japan. Right? This one. And the pros and the cons is minuses. Minuses also they have lots of those. Some of those already explained. And first line is sue government is ISDS, right? Tobacco case. And second line is will fall after January. Okay, this is the same as ISDS. Domestic judicial process will not effective. And globalized, so they just you cannot judicial court in Japan. You cannot do it. Just more multinational company increase. And secret judges is prevailing. It's a problem. And third one is unfair competition due to the restriction on government-owned company inability